Hey, welcome back, everybody. Sign here again with another episode of my FTB Presents Integration by Parts DX. And when you've done as much exploring as I have, do not use the auto mapping feature on Journey Map. It took, yeah, way too long. Let's see. Yeah, it only goes to 98.9%. Um, yeah, about 3 hours. But the good news is my quarry was running the entire time, so we actually might have some good stuff. They should probably, yeah, oop, okay, there we go. Yeah, the game's going to be a little spotty for a while. It's still recovering from loading all those chunks. But, oh god, yeah, we are, 2 full barrels plus. Got a lot of clay out of here. Oh, did you? No. Um, it auto-paused. Really? Weird. And the things it does with water, too, is kind of interesting. When it mines out a block next to a water source block, it will replace it with this. It's called X fluid. So it doesn't actually convert the source block itself, but it converts the block next to the source block. And it does that underwater and everything, which is kind of a smart way of doing things, actually. And so now I've got this little like overhang here where the river was. But honestly, I like that idea because otherwise it would just flood the entire quarry and then yeah, bad times. All right, so one downside of this, the progression of the mod pack right now, is a lack of ender chests. A serious lack of ender chests. They do exist, but they're gated behind the induction smelter. It requires enderium, so. And I actually had a baby zombie, I guess, probably got into these guys and zombified them, so their trades are different now. Um, yeah. This guy's down to 6 sticks per stack for an emerald, though. That's much better. I should let him get zombified first and then healed him. All right, so that can go there. I got that Neuromantic Prime over there taken care of. We have cleaned out all the obsidian, or not obsidian, lava over there. And I believe, yeah, this one at the end here just borked. It's not getting anything. I mean, it's running, but it's not pulling any fluids at all. So, I'm not sure what's going on there. Yeah. So I need to look into wireless forms of energy transportation. So what is a good way to make lava? Lava, right? Magma crucible, light well with magma block or netherrack. Okay. And then melting chamber, but it requires obsidian, so not a great way to make lava. Light wells be the way to go. Magma block or netherrack. Magma block is obviously going to be the better option here, but netherrack is a lot more plentiful. So is there a way? And then we can make lava buckets. That's right, with the thing. Or I can, pour it into it with a Tinker Smeltery. Right, so let's go to quest book here. Okay, my Terra Steel. Never claimed that. I should now. Kami, it means God. Fight the Gaia Guardian by performing the ritual and attain some Gaia spirits. I might be able to pull that off right now, but I'd rather not. I think actually what I'm going to do, I need to actually focus on this here. We need empowered steel for that, though. Oh yeah, I never claimed the quarry quest either. Here we go, powers of the earth, and then we do that. How bad is it to set up a filter here for this? Oh, okay, perfect. It has a built-in filter. So I'm thinking I should probably just start voiding all that cobblestone that's coming out of the quarry. I don't want to haul it all back manually, and without ender storage, I'm going to have to haul it all back manually. One way or the other. If we had the cyclic storage bag, it'd be a whole different story. I could cardboard box the barrels back, which wouldn't be terrible. Can I have my configurator, please? Thank you. There we go. You can sit there for now. I'm going to put you here. Right now you're an empty blacklist, so you should be fine. Okay, so that shift click just voids the item. It doesn't actually put it into the filter. And we are going to whitelist cobblestone. All right. And so what I'm going to do is do that and that. And since this is the first destination now for cobblestone besides this barrel, it's just going to void it all out for me. It's just going to take a hot minute. Hey, well, okay, we got a good amount of ores in here, actually. How about here? We've got some copper and tin, it looks like, and another stack of iron. Nice. Then over here, we've got more bauxite and some iron. Bauxite. A lot of bauxite and iron, honestly. Hello, skeleton. I see you down there. And here, let's go ahead and do that, right? That's fine. Why am I heading to my storage tree? Yeah. Chest would be a good idea, I think. And of course you're doing that thing again. All right. Now if I run you through the macerator, I get 2 iron clumps. Do you get macerated again? You do not. Okay, so at FTB upgrade, maybe? Overclocker, transforming ejector upgrade. That's not bad, but that's it. Okay, they don't have an auto pull upgrade, huh? I'm on cheat mode. Oops. Deleting things earlier and forgot. What do you... Nuke arrow. That could be fun, but it's going to require a lot of uranium. 1 uraninite, which we can turn uranium and glowstone into uraninite. Okay. Right. Probably don't have a piston. Oh, no, I do have a piston. All right, cool. There's that, and me, I guess, put you away. I get a hopper. Let's try again. There we go. And there we go. Okay. Some sort of auto or processing. And what I've been doing is just dumping everything into my smeltery just to get it taken care of. Probably check on this. Yeah. This is why I've been in cheat mode. Sky Slime Charm Fragments times 4. Alright, cool. I did make the charm belt. So actually that might be enough charm pieces to do the thing I want. Don't need those either. There we go. Yeah, floating thermal lily. Thermal lily, that's the... Yeah, feed it lava. That's a bit trickier to automate, but I mean, it's doable if you have access to timers and whatnot. So if I put you here, are you going to behave? Yes, you are. Okay. I gave you an ejector upgrade. I have to maybe... No, okay, it doesn't look like it works that way. Are you going to put that back into the hopper? Yes, you did. Okay. That's not ideal. If I put a chest here instead... No, you just go back to the hopper. Okay, what if I do like that? You can't put things to the... Oh, because it... There we go. Test. All right, so yeah. Time has passed. I've got a system kind of working. I got a hopper feeding into my macerator, and then I've got a barrel that's accepting, you know, the results, I guess we can call it. Hey, pigman, come here. Gold nugget. Okay. I also... Okay, I thought you shift right click to open this up. Do I have to craft you or something? No. How? Oh, it's just right click, not shift right click. Okay. There we go. And so we now have a charm belt with a sky slime charm on it, which honestly, sky slimes aren't really a huge issue. So they show up occasionally and they don't usually come after me. I have to go hunt them down. You're done? Okay, cool. So I've actually been working on getting the Starlight Enchanter done. The Starlight Metal casings are pretty easy. Obsidian, yeah, obvious. Pillar, blue stained glass, all that stuff's pretty basic. I'm just going over here to check on you. Oh yeah, you're good. You're doing good on fuel too. Cool. It did run out of fuel on me, so. And you ran out of fuel as well. Okay. So all this stuff can go into here for now. And... set this up down here with a pipe because, yeah, 4 buckets does not last long enough. There we go. And yeah, we don't really get a ton of iron per bucket of lava, or a ton of materials per bucket of lava. But it's basically already automated, so that's the main reason I'm using it. That lava is not really all that hard to come across, so. And you can have that as well. All right, so we need to make, let's see, what mod is that from again? Masterful Machinery. Okay. I have got mana, item input, fluid input. Oh, cool. I need 2 of those. 1 of these. I don't think I need mana. I might, though. We need... I need an item output and a controller. Okay. So I did not need the mana. Is that a tank from our tools? Okay. Modular storage. Item input is like so. Good, kick that back over there. And there's our output. And I thought I asked for an energy. Did I not actually craft it? I might not have. Energy, and then I need a controller. Right, so you. And let's go ahead now and use up our stonecutter here. Starlight Enchanter. Yeah, it's like almost the very end. Okay. Here we go. And we get all the good stuff. So we're almost done with the Astral Sorcery chapter, actually. We got 3 quests left to do now. Now, the quest book did say to look up dummy. Right? So if I wanted to make mending, I need 2 beacons. Okay. If I want to make efficiency, I'm guessing this is efficiency 5. I need 16 infused redstonium, starlight, and I need a lot of essence of knowledge. And for now, I'm just going to throw this thing down out here. Looks nice and cool. I like that, actually. Does feel like there should be something right there, but oh well. Item output, energy, fluid times 2. Somewhere around here, I should have a containment chalice full of starlight. Right here should be fine, right? Alright, so I need books now. Do I? Oh yeah, I've got books. Okay, I need a book. I also need power. I'm not sure how I'm going to power this thing. Dynamos are an option, right? Yeah, the magmatic was... Oh, okay, yeah. Out of reach. Silicon ingot. So that came from Mars, right? Yeah, okay. So dynamos are not an option yet. Kinetic dynamos are. The other thing, the magmator. We can make a starter magmator for pretty cheap, really. I think I needed these guys here, right? So I need 2 of you. Put those back in. Go ahead and get another bucket, I guess. I made a bunch of buckets, but I left them over my little house for the... I was making a bunch of rubber using vines because I wanted to use up my nature essence. I made a stack and a half of rubber, but it's 1 water bucket per go, and things like mechanism tanks and the jerry can do not work for that recipe. So yeah, it was kind of not great. Now to upgrade this, okay. Hey, sweet, I do have the capacitors. You know what? Let me, okay, I only have 1 tiny capacitor left. Can I make basics? Just need 2 of these. So let's go ahead and upgrade you. Alt click. Nap time. And that'll supply everything except for... Oh, I don't have the frame bit. Can I? No, I can't even request off of that. Dang it. Do this. We'll do that. Right. And just convert you over like so. And you go there. There's that. Now I'll just do that and alt click. Then I can just supply these things here. Okay, there's our basic Magmator. One of the two, right? Here's our energy input. We can put this here. I have got a simple black hole tank. And we can set bottom to be push. Hey, look at you go. And yeah, it's actually building up power relatively quickly. So that'll work. I do need to get better lava going here sometime. The other thing we need is liquid XP. That was 10 buckets worth. That drained like 500 units. So whatever that is. Now, item input port. To make a sharpness book, it's 5 rock cutter blades. So book and 5. And done. Now, dummy sharpness book, I can just turn it into a sharpness 5. So, and now I've got an anvil here. 8 levels. That works, because this thing is like, yeah. This has been my go-to for everything. I wonder if I like crit a zombie if I can one-shot them now. Because I'm also getting, yeah, +2 attack damage on my dietary effects. Now this is slowly draining down, which is a problem because I have not been able to eat. I need to find some food that I can eat even whenever I'm full to keep my stats up. It's been probably 8 or 9 in-game hours since I've actually had to eat anything. It's not like I've been lugging this raw chicken around for. I also need to do something with this. I need to find a good use for saplings. I think it's just going to be burning them. Or turn them into biofuel once I get into mechanism. I should probably get efficiency on this as well. Wow, sharpness 7 because of my pendant. I forgot about that. Yeah, +2 to all existing enchants. Yeah, I imagine that if I crit, I can one-shot things now. All right, but we have the ability to enchant stuff now, which is great. It means I can actually maybe focus on getting my hands on some armor or something. And I'm thinking I'm going to go Terra Steel armor for now. Because this stuff's actually pretty decent. And it's not bad. It's Mana Steel, armor, a few pieces of Terra Steel, and then Living Wood Twigs and whatnot. So, I mean, yeah, I just need 9 more pieces of Terra Steel. Which, unfortunately, you cannot craft by the block. You have to do it one ingot at a time, but yeah. Okay, so let me look at... We do have a fluid placer. Okay. That's just a block placer, okay. So this is the only fluid placer we have access to right now. It does require power. Okay. Do I have a Fernator in here still? Oh, that stupid search bar. This is really annoying sometimes. We do. Okay. Oh, while I'm here, I should actually probably go ahead and try making this compressor as well. Just to get the quest book moving on a little bit more. Yep. Compressor, no more clanging. Nope. And we are going to get experience, apple yogurt, and 4 circuits. Not bad. And then, yeah, there's all sorts of stuff here. This would be the next important thing, though, is the NASA workbench. Compressed steel. It's actually not bad. Advanced circuit is a little trickier. Made in the carpenter, and I took my carpenter down for right now. So, I need to get that set up in a proper location. But I want to get, like, you know, armor and whatnot going first. So, let me... Do I have my Alexica Botania? I do. We're looking up the Thermal Lily. This guy. Let's see. After resolving mana, produce for about 45 seconds and needs a bit of time, around 5 minutes to cool before it can absorb more. Cooldown period, any adjacent level will be absorbed and reset the cooldown without yielding any mana. While placing lava is definitely possible with dispensers, automatically gathering it and carrying it from the nether or deep underground is not. As such, is classified as a semi-automatable flower. But we have ways of actually making lava, so that's not a huge deal. Speaking of which... Let's grab that out. And let's see, we're going to need our fernator to power our fluid placer. I need a light well. Up here, there's light wells. A light well, I think. Always have extras. Light well, we got our user. There's another fernator here. So let's go ahead and grab the cables as well. And we'll grab the fuel because why not, right? I need a timer. Do we have a timer yet? We might. I might have gotten a timer from ARP Tools as a reward. And if not, it's not like they're ever really all that bad to make. Okay, I don't have one. I need machine base. Pretty easy. Hey, it's going to pull Jasper. That works. I'm okay with Jasper. I need a clock. And I might be good on the redstone torches. No, I'm not. Okay. Thought I had some made. I'm probably used them all up, though. Just make a bunch. And now I just have to wait probably another 5 seconds and I can request. Hey, there it goes. And there's our timer. And that was a quest. Okay. That's right. Now, the thing we got as a quest reward was the sensor. So. All right. Well, which way you face? You face away from me. Okay, that'll work. I can work with that. I am going to need now a mechanical pipe that I don't have. There's no way just like to craft you and empty you out, is there? No. The fluid cell would work too, just for that. All right, let me grab a bucket from in here. How are you doing? Okay. All right, well, it's nighttime. Mobs are starting to spawn in. And there's a zombie. Here we go. Oh, yeah, you can one-shot him. That does make things nicer. A sharpness 7 on top of the AOT. This thing already had a pretty decent damages by itself. All right, so let's do 1, 2, 3. And I have to extract out the bottom, right? So we're going to put you here. Try that again without, misplacing it. Let's see. You go there. You need a user pointing into you, which is kind of annoying because these users face towards you when you place them. Right? You can have that always on. You need power, and so does the user, so we're going to cable that. Burnator. Power. Okay. And you are filling up. Very good. You are not, but you'll start filling up as soon as this thing is full. This thing doesn't have that much of a power buffer, so. However, you are going to be run on pulse. And 20 takes us 1 second. I need, what? Say 6 minutes. It says roughly 5 minutes and then 45 seconds to burn. All right, you asked. Why did you do that? So 6 minutes is what, 360 seconds? So we're looking at like 72,000 ticks. I'm going to put a thermal lily right there, because the lava is going to be placed here. The stone pressure plates are to keep the lava from trying to flow out in the meantime. So. And let me grab my wand. You are connected up. Perfect. I'm going to stand over here for a second. A little bit of experience, or mana. And I still have to do something about all that. You know, it's not the fastest way of doing it, but it works. So, as long as it doesn't take 6 minutes to make a bucket, then it's not going to mess things up. And it won't. Yeah, we're already up to 300 millibuckets, 400 millibuckets, so. Oh, did you actually finally get caught up on iron? You did. Congratulations. We have iron and tin now. Yeah, that's all the ores out of my thing. Quarry. It's been doing decent so far, and it's got a long way to go, so it'll provide me with ores for a decent amount of time. So at least I won't have to go mining. And by the time I'm ready to upgrade it, will hopefully have a way of moving zaps, I guess they're called, the FTB industrial power. Let me check you out. Okay. It transfers EU. Industrial craft never made it past 112, though, right? Right, slightly wrong. It never made it to 116. As of the beginning of June, it is on 119, but it went from 112 to 119. Industrial Craft Classic did. Industrial Craft 2 did not. So, yeah. So I was mostly right. But it's just really weird to see these can still handle EU whenever that energy system is not even available in 116. Hey, we got a bucket in here, so now this thing's just waiting for a pulse. And, no idea how much longer that's going to be. Alright, so yeah, no, my math was horribly off. 7,200. Not 72,000. Okay. And yeah, we're producing a really decent amount of mana off of that one bucket of lava, though. Yeah, I had it set for an hour, not for 6 minutes. Yeah, not great. And yeah, you're in subtractor mode. Very good. This is not outputting any sort of signal or anything else like that. It might want to reach its cooldown, but I'm not 100% certain. There we go. Now it's in cooldown, and it's still not giving off any redstone. Okay. But we just got, we basically doubled the mana we had. So, I mean, it's a good amount of mana, but it's not that great. I could make more thermal lilies, because this thing's making more than enough lava. Let's see, thermal lilies are fire, earth, orange, and red. That's not bad to make, actually. There was another way to make mana that was... Yeah, it was, here. No, not there. That's Botanic Remix. The mana death generator. Here we go. Yeah, this thing. Requires terrasteel casings. So I need 4 terrasteel and 8 blank slates for this. So it's a little ways away yet. We still have to get blood magic, which I could actually get into very basic blood magic right now. I'm using a Gaia mana spreader. But it's either blood, milk, and liquid ender, or blazing blood, glacial blood, and liquid ender. Produces twice as much as the former. Mana piling goes on top of the living wood, and the controller goes on the front face. Remember, the left is input, right is output. And yeah. So we can make that thing relatively quick. I need soul steel though, right? To make this thing, yeah, I also need the Rune of Wrath, which I can make the Infernal Claw without a problem. The Rune of Winter requires hot chocolate, which means I actually have to get hot milk, which is part of the cooking plate setup here. So I need a way to smelt in world to make that even easier to do. All right, how are we doing down here? We got 10 in gold now. Sweet. Okay, and nothing's going to alloy, so that's perfectly fine to put that in there. We are basically out of lava now. And there we go. I can just come over to here and type in some out of this fuel cell over here. Or I can just... Yeah, you can do that. Makes things a lot easier, doesn't it? All right, so... And down you go. There you are. So we're finally getting a good amount of resources. I have not gotten a whole lot of gems or whatnot out of my quarry because it's not deep enough yet, but that's fine. It'll get there eventually. I am pretty much out of diamonds, though, after making a Sharpness 5 book. I think I got like 2. What does it take to make a fortune book? Right, the fortune dummy is... I need 8 energy crystals. That's actually not bad. Should I put that onto here? No, probably onto here, actually. But I'm going to go ahead and call this an episode. I've got some enchanting to do. Make my Mana Steel AIoT actually worth digging with now. And since this thing digs at iron level, then yeah. Although... there is the Terrasteel AIoT, But that requires the Terra Truncator and the Terra Smasher, Terra Blade. It's a good amount of Terra Steel. Terra Hoe, Terra Spade, yeah. Can make an Elementium one as well. And there's an Alp Steel, right? Which we need Alp Steel ingots, which is this mana infuser. It takes 2 mana pools worth. Yeah, we're not doing that anytime soon. Why would I want to put an Elementium pickaxe on this thing though? Besides just to change the color up or what? All right, so we need what? 4, 8, 10, 11, 13 Terra Steel. On top of... So I need 22 to make the Terra Steel armor and the AIoT. Yeah. Do I want to do Terra Steel or do I want to do the carbon armor? Because there is the carbon armor from FTB Industrial. It's a lot of carbon plates. Right, 16 coal per plate. And we need netherite armor, so probably not yet. Decisions, right? But I'm going to go ahead and call this an episode. Thank you for coming out. I hope you enjoyed it, and until the next one, signing out. Have fun.